Jose in Florida is from the ex-dictatorship of Argentina. He knows what I'm talking about. Jose, did he hang up because he was a great caller? Jose in Florida, welcome to the Savage Nation. Your opinion, please. Go ahead.
I cannot believe I'm standing in the United States of America going through this again, and make no.
You lived in Argentina under the generals, and this is how it started. Is this what happened?
Well, it was a little. There was already civil unrest there, and by the time they took over. But I will tell you one story, because you talked about people standing up. My grandfather was a constable in one of the little towns outside of Buenos Aires, and he had a woman come see him because her son had disappeared. And when he was on his way to his office to try and find out what had happened to this kid, 2 patrolmen stopped him and told him, "Don't go in there. Don't ask about it. These are bad guys."
So, in other words, he was warned not to look into the disappeared patriot, because or else they would have taken your grandfather out.
Because then it would have been his butt, honestly.
Right. Well, that's exactly how a dictatorship functions, through terror and fear. That's what a terrorist state is. It's where they turn one citizen against another. So this is a very bad precedent. It's a very bad step. And of course, you've got the loyalists to Obama who are supporting it. Either they're ignorant or they're just fools, but they have no idea how dangerous this is. It's the first step to the road that you are discussing.
Only the last lamb to be led to the lion. That's all they are. It's just a matter of priority. Certain people will go first and certain people will go later, but they will all go.
Well, let me ask you this, speaking from the heart as you are and from the reality that you come from the ex-dictatorship of Argentina, how many years have you been in America?
I got here in 1981. I never thought this would be happening in this country. I became an American because how much I love this country, and I want to puke.
Do you think there's any turning back from this? Do you think that he will be stopped?
I hope. I don't know.
You hope. Right. Well, it's a good answer. Because if we had a loyal opposition, this would be over. There would be around-the-clock hearings. Baden would put down the scotch bottle. He'd throw away his Prozac, and he would start hearings immediately into impeachment. He would demand the resignation of Holder. It should have happened already. My friend, let me send you a copy of my novel, A Time for War. It's the only gift I think is worthy of giving to a caller like yourself, because there's another mystery involved here. And I touched on it at the beginning of the show. I may as well touch on it at the end of the second hour of the show before the third hour begins. The timing. The timing of the release of this blockbuster expose of spying on ordinary Americans by Obama and his minions inside the NSA. When did it happen? It happened one day before the communist dictator arrived in America. Something else happened, and that is Michelle Obama refused to meet with the leader of China and his wife. She was not available. I've never heard of this. Now, what is that about? Has anyone thought about that at all? The First Lady does not meet with the First Lady of China and the leader of China? What is that about? Why would she insult them? Why would she avoid them? Because she was angry at them. And what she was saying to them is, okay, so you were coming here, and we agreed that we'd put on a show trial of us asking you about hacking and spying in China because we have to do it for the nuts in America, who demand that we care about what goes on in your country, like harvesting organs from political enemies or hacking, into our Defense Department. We don't really care what you do, but we have to make believe we do. So we're going to make that part of the speech. So the premier of China thinks, okay, that's what you're going to do to me when I get there? You're going to embarrass me? Let me tell you who you are, Obama. And bingo, suddenly this gets released the day before, and Obama's exposed for the bigger hacker. Not only that, but a hacker who turns on ordinary innocent Americans. And so Michelle gets so angry at the Chinese leaders, she refuses to meet with them. She says to them, oh my God, you think you get away with this? Do you know who you're talking to? I'm Michelle Obama. But then again, I write fiction. So don't take my word for it. Go to ABC, CBS, NBC, or CNN for the truth. Don't listen to Michael Savage.
Join the Savage